Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Ethan Hunt, and this video is going to be much more of a serious type video. I'm going to be separating this into 5 different parts on the process of making my YouTube videos and what stuff that I used to use and what I use now, and yeah. So the first topic is going to be my recording softwares. Now in the beginning, I used to not use any recording softwares. I used to use my phone or my 3DS. It started out with my 3DS, and my 3DS it was like the first 3DS, like when it first released, and it could only record in like 244p, which sucks. And same with my phone. It was like a Kai Siri touchscreen phone, and it sucked. It was like one of the first touchscreen whatever, and that one sucked too. But getting down to the actual softwares, there's the very first ever software that I've ever used to record my screen or gameplay. Is called Screencast-O-Matic, and it was so amazing to finally start out with that. That was the first one, but it was also where you had to pay for it. There was a free version, but you got a watermark, and then you had a watermark in it, and then you also had you can only record in like for 15 minutes, and that's what I hated about it. But you could record with your webcam, and I really liked using my webcam, but I didn't use it that often. And I'm gonna be honest, I used it on my school laptop because I didn't really have a laptop. But then whenever I got my actual first laptop from my uncle, I was able to get another program called Logo Game Recorder, or Screen Recorder, or Game Capture, or whatever it's called now. I don't know if it's still up, but it was pretty easy to use. It was just to press a button and bam, and then you saw the frames on the side. It's kind of like Fraps. Never really used Fraps that much. I used it a few times, but like it was so laggy and I didn't really like it. Logo Game Capture was kind of it made the game kind of laggy, but it was alright. But I couldn't record it with my webcam, and I really wanted to record with my webcam. So the third and final version screen recorder that I use to this day is called OBS, and that's a free program. Anyone can get it. You guys can definitely get it. I used to use the regular old OBS, where it had like 2 different versions. It had OBS and OBS Studio, but now it's just OBS Studio. I didn't really know the difference. I just used the old OBS because I liked the layout better, I guess. But now the layout to OBS Studio is just natural to me. But yeah, I use Streamlabs OBS for my streams. I'm able to put in my chat, and I'm able to put like cool effects for streams and like chat from YouTube, which I couldn't do that on the Streamlabs website when I first starting to stream. But it was pretty cool. And I liked OBS Studio because like you can make cool effects, face cam, you could do all this stuff, and you can make the video where it doesn't lag your game or anything like that. And I really liked that. It was really nice, and I like that. Alright, so the second topic is called microphones. And my very first ever microphone is the microphone that I'm using right now. It's not the same one, because I gave that to one of my friends so they can have a microphone, and he loved it, I think. I don't know if he still uses it. I don't think he uses it anymore. But it's a CAD U37. I like the microphone. It's pretty good. It was just simple. The only complaint about it that I have is like whenever you plug it in, your speaker won't work or your headphones won't work because you gotta go back in the settings and change that. I didn't know. So like sometimes I want to be able to hear my friends once I had my microphone on, and I was like, why can't I hear it? I didn't know that you had to go to the settings, so like, it was a process. But the second microphone that I used was called an ATR 2500, and it was good voice, it was good higher quality microphone. But the thing I hated the most, like I absolutely hated, was that the USB wouldn't stay in the microphone. I literally had to tape it on there, and the tape wouldn't work. And I was like, what is the point of this? So yeah, I ended up getting another different microphone called an AT2020, and I had a Focusrite Scarlett audio interface with it, the boom arm stand, and a mutter pop filter that I'm using for my CAD U37 right now. And it's pretty cool. But yeah, the only reason why I don't have that microphone anymore is because while I was moving to a different state, yes, I used to live at another state, and now I live at the state that I live in now, which is awesome. I used to live in Indiana, and now I live in Mississippi. I live in the South, and it's pretty different for me because I was born and raised in Indiana. Now I'm living in a different state. I'm about to be a father, and it's pretty amazing. But yeah, the only complaint that I had with the AT2020 is that I didn't know that you had to download the driver online to be able to have that work, and sometimes the microphone would make you sound like a robot, and all you had to do is unplug it and plug it back in. And it got so annoying because like I didn't know how to fix it at the time. Now I do. If I had that problem again, I would basically listen to myself while I was recording, and then bam, there you go. Thumbnails. Making thumbnails, I love making thumbnails. I think it's fun. When I first started out, I used MS Paint, and it sucked. Oh my god, thumbnails were just awful. Like, there was no PNG pictures that you could put in. They always had a background. You couldn't use, like, you couldn't do a lot, and it was just a hassle, and I hated it. But it was free, and it was already pre-built on the computer, so it was like, okay. Another one was GIMP, and I used GIMP because the reason why I started using GIMP is because my friend Etron used GIMP, and I really liked using. I didn't really like using GIMP because of the layout and how you couldn't do. There wasn't a lot of tools that you could use as another software that I'll get into later on. But it was awesome. I was able to. I couldn't really like cut out stuff or like select stuff and make it transparent and stuff like that, and I didn't really like it. But on this software is called Adobe Photoshop. I fucking love Adobe Photoshop. I've been using this for 7 years. Yes, I've been using Adobe Photoshop for 7 years. It used to be on my school laptop, and I was able to like do whatever I wanted on it, and it was pretty cool. I was able to edit photos. Now I pay for Adobe products, all the apps, and I'm able to use Adobe Premiere, all that stuff, and I'll get into more detail for that. But Adobe Photoshop, I just absolutely love it. There's a selection of tools, and there's so many more tools in Photoshop 2020, and I just love it because like you could just do whatever, you can make your own ideas, and I just love how awesome it is and how easy it is to use. And there's so many YouTube videos to show you these cool effects that you could do on Photoshop, and I just love doing it. Now game capture. This is the next topic I'm going to be talking about, and I've only used 2 different game captures. I've used an AverMedia game capture and Elgato HD 60S, which I like. The AverMedia I didn't really like because low quality, and sometimes the video would lag, but the game wouldn't lag because it's on your console. It records these record your console games. And I used an Elgato. It's a lot higher quality. It does 1080p, and the quality is much better, or the video is much cleaner. No lag in the video whatsoever. Even the playback's no lag. I'm like, this is so awesome, and I just absolutely love using it to record my console gamers. I just recently got it too, so it's kind of weird. Audio. So my next topic is going to be audio, and I've only used 2 different programs, and that is, the first one is called Audacity. It's a free program. It's really easy to use. There's so many videos on YouTube, like everything. There's like any program that I talk about, there's so many videos out there to teach you how to use it. I've used Audacity, and it's awesome, but the second program is called Adobe Audition, and I like using Adobe Audition a lot better because like there's so much more that you could do, and I'm currently paying for it too. You can do multi-track, where you can make like sound effects and stuff like that, and you can edit multi-track, you can edit all that, and it's so cool. I mean, you could do a lot with Audacity, and it's free for like, and instead of like Audition where you have to pay for it. But I like Audition more better, and yeah. Alright, this next topic is like my favorite topic to talk about, and this is called editing. Yes, I've used so many freaking softwares to edit, and it's just it's so much. But yeah, the first editing thing was on my school laptop, and it was called Adobe Premiere Pro CS5. I've only used it like a couple times. I didn't really used it that much, and I didn't really use it for my videos or anything. But when I finally so the actual program that I used the most when I first got my laptop was called a free video editor. I literally searched up on Google free video editor, and basically I would not edit, I would not cut. Like, I would compile videos together. Like, I would do one video and then another one, and then I'll put them together with cool transition in between them, and that's it. And then I would do my outro, which was just a picture that said subscribe, and it sucked. But the first and actual video editor that I used, that I actually edit my videos, was called Filmora. It was called Wondershare Filmora. I think it was Filmora. I think it was just called Wondershare when I first did it, and then I got Filmora. But Filmora was amazing. It opened my mind up to video editing, and it just made everything cool. And like it just opened up my knowledge and expanded my mind into editing and all this stuff, and I really liked it. It was just so amazing. This was given to me by my friend Etron, who I think he still uses Filmora to this day, but he actually, see, like, we were kids, we couldn't afford this, but now we're adults and we can. My So I like that one, but like you couldn't do any motion tracking or anything like that. So that brings up to my second one, which Joe used until now. He just stopped using it and now he's using Sony Vegas. But he used to use Coral Video Studio, and I hated this. I hated this. This was just a waste of money. The playback was awful. The motion tracking, yeah, it was cool that I could use motion tracking, but it was just awful because like it didn't really work properly, and I just absolutely hated it. So the third one is called Sony Vegas, and I used Sony Vegas, and it was awesome. I love the layout, I love the presets, I love everything about it. I learned how to use it by like by another guy that I met on Rocket League, which was cool. But yeah, I used that. I use Bad Sync TV Simulator all the time to make cool effects. I use so many of the presets, but the final and the third and final program that I use to this day, and I'm paying for this. Like I have a monthly subscription. It's Adobe Premiere Pro. I love Adobe products. As you guys probably tell, I just absolutely love Adobe products. It's more comfortable in using Adobe. I like using all the tools and stuff like that and everything about it. And the layout's pretty good. I've done so much research on it, and I've been using Adobe for like officially 5 years now, and it's amazing. I just love using Adobe Premiere Pro. Premiere is just a great one. I also use After Effects to make like cool effects. Adobe After Effects is just, I try to make cool effects, but like you go on YouTube, look up cool effects on there and how to make it, and then bam, I just make some cool effect. I don't use them in my videos, I just make them on my spare time, but I'll start using them very soon, maybe. But this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys did, please slap that like button, leave a comment down below on what should I do next. Yeah, my journey has been awesome. If you guys want updates on when I upload, please hit that bell. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. See